Hello, this is K5 here. I'm out on a job again and kind of waiting around. That's my old motor, and in the back there I've got a whole rack of stuff that I've been picking up during the week. In fact, there's the most amazing trade delivery ever. I've been checking this baby out online, and it's going to be a tough one to crack, but it really is a possibility. I really love that car. Thank you so much again, PJ. Awesome. And this awesome selection. That has just blown me away. I've only seen one before that, and that's the one I picked up the other week from the vintage show, so that's absolutely still amazing me. 33 Roadster. Wow. And for people who want to check out card backs, there's the back. Sort of recap there. 1998 it says on the back there. 50th anniversary Grand National Roadster Show. Really interesting piece. Absolutely minty. Beautiful. Anyways, that's onto this week's finds. Found a few cool Mocos. This is the first one I picked up in last week at the car boot sale. This is the old, what it's called now, 8-wheel crane, number 30. It's a bit knacked, but hey, these wheels, well, the whole thing's very useful. Quite an interesting piece. Didn't have it in my selection. Found this one. As you can see, it's missing the back wheels, but this one actually cost me nothing. And sometimes when you go in your charity shops, guys, have a little flick through the cars. Make sure you check everything. So I found this one at the very bottom of what looked like a box of Chinese stuff. And on the way through, some of the China cars were pretty cool actually. But I was with the missus, so I didn't want to go too crazy. And luckily, I only got charged. Well, I put some money in the collection box. And this is the Jaguar XK 140. It's number 32A. And I've sort of dated it roughly late 57, 58 period. So that's a nice old piece. Went to the antique shop just to quickly buy something that was gone. And whilst I was in there, I found these ones. So this is a piece I found already in my collection, but this is actually in really nice nick. This one cost me £1, so I was quite happy to pay for that. It's missing the logo board on the top there, and some of the tampos. It should have evening news newspapers on the side there, but the whole piece itself overall is not too bad. It's chipped, it's lost a piece, it's out of its box. There's definitely a 6 in my definitely a 6 in my estimation. Found this little trailer as well. Thought the trailer looked quite good with this on the back, just given it's got no back wheels. Be pulling that along. I'm not sure where the trailer comes from. It doesn't have much information on it, but I have seen it around, so I'm going to pursue this one. Quite nice to find a Moco trailer anyway. And found this, which is the second 13, so it's 13B. Someone has tried to repaint the thing, and it's missing a wheel, which is okay. It's all part of the learning curve of restoration at some point. What's nice about this, it does have all its tampos still. It's the first one I've actually found in this state with its crane still intact. Well, obviously minus the hook, but it's great to have. Okay, right, you can see right in front of you we've got some racing cars. We'll get onto them right at the end. Found these at the car boot. This old Jag, nice XJR12. Unfortunately it's missing the spoiler at the back there. Oh well, 20p. And there's a nice one, nice little Whiz Wheels Jeep. Probably missing the windshield, but it's quite nice. See on the bottom there, Willis Jeep Whiz Wheels. Straight into the collection, that one. There's some real dinted stuff up here. Look, check this light out. Now this lot is well dented out, totally below a 5, but this is an Imp, Lone Star Impy Range Rover, actually really nicely cast actually, and doesn't have an interior mind you, but the overall piece is really nice. There's a majorette ambulance, New York City, I don't know what EMS stands for, but this is a majorette. I'm guessing a majorette from Portugal, so fairly kind of 90s. Seen better days, mind you, a lot better days, but very comparable to a Matchbox piece I've got my searching eyes out for. Here's another piece I haven't had before, is the Renault. This Renault 11, precursor to the Megane. Another well dented out piece of kit, but still interesting nonetheless. The old Chevy van from Matchbox Superfast in the Pepsi logos, again pretty mashed out, but all the pieces are there. Very interesting. And this one practically cost me nothing, I think 20p this one. Unfortunately no wheels, but everything else, it's a whole working piece, so that's due for some kind of wheel swap, I'd guess. Really interesting, nice piece. Still got its tampos, not that that's much good given the state of the paint, but it's interesting how these tampos were just labels stuck on as opposed to water slide or any other kind of tampo, printed tampo. Very cool. And then last but not least, almost last but not least, check this one out. This, believe it or not, cost me 20p. Very nice Jada piece. All it's missing is the front bumper, but everything else is just minty mint on it. A little bit of a there. Looks like someone's had a real bash around with it, but for some reason this Jada paint is just not chipping off. Now that is awesome. Quite like that. When I found that, I was so chuffed. And how about this then? This cost me 50p. It's not really my kind of thing. It's missing a funnel there. This is an old dinky, a dinky train. A little bit bent out, but I had to show that to you. I don't know, any train lovers out there or restorers want this, let me know. Otherwise I'll just play with it as I go along. I'm sure it could benefit from some kind of a paint job. Looks really cool. Right, onto this stuff here. This is all Racing Champions. These are all, you can see Racing Champion, 1998 period. Quite a nice little set. I think I'll pick these up 3 cars for £1. All different Monte Carlos. I think there's a Chevy here. This is a Ford. Nice for their wheels at least, eh? I've already earmarked a certain chap out there who's going to get hold of these ones. This one's quite nice. This has actually got rubber tyres, but look at the state of the base of that. It's got a big crack in the base there and there. But actually rubber tyres, opening hood. Really nice piece. It's a shame it's a bit mashed out. But those are excellent wheels on there. Here's a really interesting. This is really heavy as well. This is some kind of Chevy truck, Naz truck. Quite a nice piece actually. Do like that. Metal base, metal body, rubber, big fat rubber meats on there with Goodyear printing. All the printing's good still. Again, someone might want that for the wheels. Quite a nice little set really. And then my favourite one, the pièce de résistance, as they say in Jersey, is this Super B Racing Champions. It's got a metal base, metal body, rubber tyres. It's got quite a lot of playwear, but no major chippage on it. I've cleaned it up considerably as well. It had some kind of battery leakage all over it. but that is just awesome. Even like that, it looks like it's been through the races. And to top it all off, oh yes, it does have an engine bay. Wow. You see that white stuff there? That's what was all over it, and I've been cleaning it off gradually as I get a moment. So I've been out pretty much all week, and when I am in, I'm at home. When Mrs. Five and Baby Five are at home together, there's no space for Daddy Five. So yeah, I keep all my stuff in the car until I get space to empty it out. As for package finds this week, well, we picked up this. This is going on an adventure at some point. I've been looking for that one. I went back to the shop to go and get one after leaving it for a few weeks, and there was only one left, and I had to dig deep to find that one. So well chuffed to find that. Picked up this Matchbox BMW R12 GS. Really wicked off-roader. We'll be unboxing that with a load of bikes at some point. Finally got myself a Veneno. Been really looking for the silver one in particular. Could not find it anywhere. Went to B&M, and again, after some thorough searching, there it was waiting for me. That is a nice piece. And weirdly enough, to top off this little collection extravaganza, picked up another super twin mill on an American long card. Found that in Poundland day before yesterday. Well, what do you think of that? Anyway, without further ado, this is K5 with my week's wacky haul, saying ta-ta for now, and see you next time.